Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. Today we taste the Allt Bhaine single malt whiskey from Signatory Vintage, an independent bottler. And the Allt Bhaine, this bottle is the very first I ever tasted of Allt Bhaine. And there is some history into this distillery. It was founded in 1975, so it's quite young, and it was already increased in production for the Chivas brothers, Chivas and Glenlivet group, which issues the Chivas Regal whiskey, blended whiskey, and they increased production, I think, in 1989. And this distillery was then closed in 2002 when the demand for valuable blended whiskies broke down after the internet crisis, the internet bubble, and 9/11. And it was closed for 3 years because the warehouses of the Chivas Group were full to the top. In 2005, when the demand increased again, they reopened the distillery for further production. There were always two distilleries which were paired like twins, not identical twins, but normal twins. They are, for example, Glengrant and Cappadonich. They have nearly identical pot stills, had identical pot stills. Cappadonich was first mothballed and then torn down in 2009, 2010, I think. And this Allt Bhaine distillery was paired with Breval, the Braes of Glenlivet distillery, up in the mountains. And when I visited Allt Bhaine, I visited also the Breval distillery, and it was in February, and we had 2 foot of new snow, and it was cold and snowy, and when we came into the distillery it was warm and pleasant odors all around. So I have a very good remembrance at the Allt Bhaine distillery. The stills are quite similar to Breval, but not identical. The spirit stills have quite a different shape. The wash stills, the first stills, are quite identical. There are other distilleries in this Chivas and Glenlivet group, like Glenlivet, of course, itself, Benriach and Strathyla. So they were paired, I don't know exactly which distillery to which also. This is a bottle of an independent bottler from Signatory Vintage. I had already a few of this independent bottler. This bottler belongs to the big four in Scotland, which own a warehouse capacity of over 10,000 casks each. This is from 1995, so the distillery was already 20 years in production, so there are no variances in quality. They were quite stable then. 18 years old, distilled September 22nd, 1995, and bottled February 7th, 2014. We're now in May 2014, so this bottle is on the market for 3.5 months now. Matured in hogsheads and 2 casks, 140,071 and 147,072. So 6-figure cask numbers. This is a huge distillery. And this bottle is 553 of 714. 43% ABV, natural color, but chill filtered. And they say always, if you have this copper and sand color or barley color tube, then it's the cheaper of the bottlings of Signatory Vintage, and so they have to be less good. But I had several of these which were excellent, really excellent. Let's have a look if this one belongs to the excellent bottlings also. a fruity nose, and a peering spice. The fruit is some citrus notes in it. Oranges. Ordinary oranges. A little sweetness is appearing. Very slight vanilla, not much. And this spiciness in the back. 18 years, a long time, even in hogsheads, which do not mature that fast. Refill casks. Yeah, have a sip. Stronger, more intense. There's a bitterness coming up, but it's not the cacao, chocolate, coffee bitterness, but this orange peel from marmalade. But the sweetness is missing. Yeah, orange peel, without this zest, a slight bitterness, perhaps like a little bit like bergamot. Now there's more vanilla and caramel coming up. Yeah, it's not one of those very excellent bottles of this series. It's well done, but there are better ones in these colorful tubes. Thank you for watching Whisky.com. Stay tuned, give me your thumbs up, and if you like this video, share it with your friends.